talking about equation of a straight line given coordinates of 2 points of its perpendicular and only coordinates of one of its own. Find the equation of a straight line passing through the point -4, 7 and perpendicular to another line crossing points A, 2, 1 and B, 3, 6. We have our expression y equals mx plus c, but we don't have the gradient and neither do we have the y-intercept. But we have a hint. They have told us that this line we are trying to find is perpendicular to another line whose points have been given. In our previous segment, we talked about perpendicular gradient, whereby if we get the gradient of its perpendicular, we can be able to get the gradient of this line. So let's first get the gradient of this line, the perpendicular line. We shall call it m1. m1 is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So we shall name the points x1, y1, x2, y2. Our y2 will be equal to 6, our y1 is 1, our x2 is 3, and our x1 is 2. So we shall have 5 over 1. Since the 1 is not necessary, our gradient will be 5. So after getting this, we use the concept of perpendicular gradient, which is if you multiply the gradient of two parallel lines, we get our answer as -1. The gradient m1 is the one we have here, which is 5. The one for m2 is the one we don't know. Now we shall call it m is equal to -1. Then we shall have 5m is equal to -1 and divide both sides by 5, giving us our gradient as m is equal to -1/5. After getting -1/5 as our gradient, now we want to find our y-intercept, which is our c. So we shall say y is equal to mx plus c. We're now going to use these points of the line that we have. This is x and that is y. Our y7 is equal to -1/5 times our x, which is -4 plus c, which we do not know. 7 is equal to a negative times a negative gives us a positive, 4 out of 5 plus c. Now we're going to take this to this side. So we'll have 7 minus 4 out of 5 is equal to c. We're going to work this out. With 7 minus 4 out of 5, we shall give 7 denominator 1. Multiply it times 5 to make the denominator the same, and we'll have 35 over 5 minus 4 over 5. 35 minus 4 gives us 31 out of 5. So our c will be equal to 31 out of 5. And after getting our c and our gradient, we conclude that our equation will be y is equal to -1/5 x. Then since we are supposed to say plus the c, we'll bring our c here, plus 31 out of 5. And that will be the equation of this line. Thank you very much for following. I hope you enjoyed today's session. Please like and subscribe, and I'll meet you again in my next segment.